Hey everyone, welcome to episode 8 in my December daily series. This is going to be a reflections video where I quickly talk about what I liked and didn't like about a December daily album. So, I thought it was fun to share what I learned and what were my thoughts on it, since this was my first time doing a December daily, so I just kind of wanted to let you guys know my overall feeling of it. So yeah. Looking back, I used my December daily as an excuse to buy a lot of Christmas stuff, and I found a lot of cute things, and I didn't even use everything that I bought. I have a ton of extra stuff that are going to be going to next year or destashing because I just went crazy and overboard. Whatever I liked, I thought I had to buy because I could use it in my December daily, and then in the end, I just found myself using the same products over and over again. Like you can see, a lot of these little gift stickers I used throughout all the other pages. I only used this once. I didn't use these that much. I didn't use a bundled up collection that much. It's cute, but the die cuts were just so hard to use. I bought a ton of washi tape that I didn't even use all that much, and again, I tend to reuse the same ones. So here's the polka dot one and the polka dot one. So yeah, I tried to use as much of the things I had, and yeah, I mean, I did tend to use a lot of my products, but there's so much extra stuff that I got that I did not get to use. So I think that I use my December daily as a way to overspend and waste a lot of money. So that's one kind of not so good point about my December daily. The one thing I did enjoy was I really liked documenting every day and taking pictures. It was a lot of fun for me to do that part of it. And it made it a lot easier to work on my December daily once I got my selfie. So I did my December daily a bit of the pages before during December, but most of it was done after Christmas once I got my selfie photo printer. The photos I started printing are these ones from here. From this page on are all my selfie pictures, printed with my selfie. So that made it a lot easier for my December daily. And because I had to go to Walmart all the time to print my pictures, and it was just a nightmare having to make collages and stuff. So I like to do it from the comfort of my own home. As you guys can see, the album I chose for my December daily was the Heidi Swapp album. I still love the album a lot, and I love how the pages work together and the different colors, and I especially love the black of it. That's why I got this album. But the binding was just way too small, and like, if you guys, like, this is just crazy. I'm not a big fan of books that look like this. Even my Smash books, I don't like it when they come too bulky. And this is the first time I've had a journal or an album that looks like this, and the front page won't even stay up. It's just too freaking bulky. And I don't really understand why they don't change their bindings, because I mean, they know that people use a lot of dimensional stuff, and I'm pretty sure they know that this happens, because I'm pretty sure other design team members make an album and it comes chunky. So why don't they just fix the binding? I mean, that would make it so much easier. I don't really know how I'm going to store this, and it just won't, I have a feeling that because it's so open, a lot of things might fall out. I might lose a lot of stickers that just unglue or get really dusty. So I'm gonna have to store this probably in my closet or something. Yeah, but I'm gonna hopefully try to fix the binding somehow with binder rings, or once I get my cinch machine. And I didn't do anything on the cover just because it is so bulky, but I guess once I change the binding, I might add some stuff to the cover and to the binding. I do have this that I'm going to add to it, but I didn't add it to it yet. In terms of the paper, I tended to use the Lawn Fawn Peace Joy Love paper collection the most, and my Doodlebug paper collection the most. I didn't use the Peppermint one, Peppermint Express that I got, which I kind of regret buying now because I don't really like it too much, but those were the two collections I used the most. And the inks I used were Jenny Bolin Red and Green, Candy Apple, and something else. I can't remember what the red one's called. And yeah, those are the inks, my go-to inks that I use the most. So one thing I didn't use at all were my wood veneers. I got some from Studio Calico, and I got the snowflake ones and the Christmas trees, and I didn't use not one of them. I tried for one page. I remember this page right here. I tried to use some of the snowflakes, and another Christmassy page, another snowy page. I tried to use some of the snowflakes, but that didn't happen. I did not use them. So another example of items that I bought that I didn't need. Now, the main issue I had was I'm a detailed scrapper. I like to make sure I go through every collection that I have, every sticker, every paper, so that I make the page look the best it can be. So, for example, I'll use this page right here. When I go to make a page, I go through my papers and I try to find the paper that looks the best with the photo. So that means I went through all my paper collections. And once I finally decided on a paper, I went through all the embellishments, and I want to go through everything because I want to make sure that I find the right embellishment for the photo and the right embellishment for the page that I'm working on. So that means I have to go through everything I own, and that's just something I like to do. I like to make sure, because let's say if you make a page and then you find a sticker like, oh damn, that sticker would have been perfect on that page, and I don't like that happening because I tend to unglue things and remove things and make a mess, a disaster, because I need to change something up if I find something that I want to add to it later. A lot of these pages I've ripped, so there's a rip here. This page is completely ripped over here behind the photo. The binding is actually lifting because I just ripped it off because I didn't like something on it. So I'm a detailed scrapper, and I want to make sure I find the right embellishment to go with what I'm trying to say for a specific page. And I found this very exhausting, and it resulted in taking about 2 hours just to complete a page, which was ridiculous. I remember this page, for example, took me forever to do, and I mean, I'm estimating it took about 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half, but I do tend to watch some TV at the same time, so I kind of get distracted. But in general, it takes me a long time to scrapbook. Essentially, I did 32 pages because I went all the way to January 1st, and some pages have 2. So, for example, this one I had December 2nd has 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. So I did a lot of work, and I just thought it was very exhausting to have to go through everything trying to find the stuff, and especially that I think mainly this happened because I just had way too much stuff. So that's one thing. So in the end, I found myself reusing the same stickers over and over again, and using what I had around me on my desk that I just had from leftover from another page, especially the papers. I just ended up using a ton of scraps towards the end, and that's just because I really wanted to get this done. I literally just finished this last night at 1 a.m. So it is the second week of January. It's okay to finish December Daily later because I knew that was going to happen to me. I was just kind of really tired of working on it, and I just wanted to get it done and out of the way because I wanted to work on other projects that I have in mind. So yeah, in the end, I just found myself using the same things and whatever I could find around me so I can go a little faster. And I hated feeling like it was a job and I had to get it done. But I mean, I was tired of working on it, and towards the end, that's kind of how it felt. So overall, I had a lot of fun doing this. It's something I've never done before. Like I said, this was my first time, and I enjoyed it. I mean, this is going to be so awesome to look back on. I love how it's so glittery, and I really love it. I'm really proud of myself. I think it's beautiful, and I like how I documented my trip to Disney, obviously because that was the first week of December, but I like that because it takes me a long time. I'm still trying to work on my trip that I took in the summer, so the fact that I have this done already is pretty awesome. You guys can see I keep trying to push things down because stickers are ungluing, so that's my fear that having this open, things are just gonna fall out. I had a lot of fun, but I'm not sure if I'll do this again because this is very time consuming. And next year, at this time next year, I don't really know where I'll be or what's going to be going on in my life, but at this moment, I don't think I'll do it again. But I mean, things change all the time. I never actually thought I was going to do December Daily, because I remember in 2012 I didn't like it. I didn't think this was for me, and I didn't think it was something I do, but I actually really enjoyed it. I mean, I think it's really pretty. I like looking at it, and I'm really proud of it. So I did enjoy it overall, except for the feeling of being a kind of a chore at the end. But still, like, I got it done and it's finished, and I know this is going to be something amazing to look at like 5 years down the line, or even next year. It's going to be so fun. Once I work in a snap album, I'll see if that's something I kind of like to do, like pocket page scrapbooking. And if I like it, I might do a snap album for next year if I decide to do a December Daily. If not, I'll probably just use some papers that I have in my collection and make my own album with my own binding, because that way I could prevent this from happening. This is just crazy. I actually have one page empty here, and I wanted to add Christmas cards that I had. So I have some Christmas cards that I got this year that I want to add into my book, but this is just going to add more bulk, and it's just crazy, it really won't close. So I even have this envelope that I got that I was going to cut down to size and add it to the back of my book. Originally that was my idea. Cut it up, put it here, and then put all my cards inside, but that is just going to really, it's way too much. So, but I still want to add my cards with my December Daily, because that is from the same year, so I'm probably just going to end up adding them inside like this. Anyway, that is my 2 cents and my reflections on my December Daily. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I would love to hear what you guys think. And if you guys want to even tag yourself in this video and make reflections on your December Daily, I would love it for you guys to do that. I think it'd be so cool to hear your opinion, especially those of you who last year was your first time doing December Daily like me. I'd love to hear what you guys think. If you don't want to do a tag video, that's fine. You can just leave a comment down below. I still really want to know how your experience was, and what you liked and didn't like about your December Daily and working on it. For those of you who decide to do a tag video, just let me know in the comment box down below that you did a video, and I will go on your channel and watch. Because I'd love to hear other people's opinions about their first time, or if it's the second time or the 5th time you did December Daily. I'd love to know what you learned and what you did differently the next time around. So yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching. This concludes my December Daily 2013 series. Who knows, maybe I'll have one next year, but at this point, I don't think so. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.